This is Avery with Veeth Consulting, and this video is intended to give an overview of the message board module from both the admin and member perspective. Message boards allows your members to post topics that can be replied to by other members either directly on your website or via an email handle that can be assigned to each board. To open up message boards from the admin side, navigate to the link that is nested under the top-level Features tab. Here it's called Message Board and Email List Service. When we open up message boards from the admin side, we're immediately seeing the Add New Message Board button followed by the current list of message boards. At the very top of this screen, we'll see links for banned members, moderators, and view pending topics/posts. When we open up the banned members area, we'll see the members that have been banned from boards. We'll see their name, details, date banned, the moderator who banned them, and we also have functions over here. The only function here is to remove the ban. From here we can also ban a member if we'd like, or ban an email address. This will make it so that the email address won't be able to submit responses or new topics through the email list handle. From here we can go back to moderators, or we can go back to manage boards. Let's click on moderators and see what we have here. So here we have a list of all of the moderators on the boards. It looks like we have just a bunch of moderators who are nameless individuals here, and then we have one moderator down here who has a name. We can add a moderator by clicking on Add New Moderator up here in the top. We can select a member. And that'll just bring up a drop-down for us to select from. And then down here we can select a board that we want them to be a moderator of. And if we save the moderator, they will now be appearing at the bottom of the list here. From here we can go to View Pending Topics/Posts. If we go in here, we will see all of the posts that are pending moderator approval. You can set your boards to require moderator approval for posts in the initial configuration of those boards or through editing those boards. So we've gone over banned members, moderators, and view pending topics/posts. Let's see what happens when we add a new message board, which can be done by clicking on the Add New Message Board button here. Immediately, we're going to be prompted to enter a board name and description if you would like. We can categorize the board, and we can also limit the board to project or committee members. What this will do is make it so that only members who are in the project or committee selected in this selection field are able to actually view the board. We can require moderator approval if we would like, limit to board members, limit response emails to the topic creator. That means that response emails to the board won't be sent to everyone who's opted in. I will explain opt-ins in a moment. We can restrict to full members only as well, so that means that only full members will be able to view the boards. We can also restrict to specified member types if we want. To do that, just click in the box and then select different member types. We can auto-archive topics. That will make it so that topics will automatically archive after a set number of days. You configure that number of days in this field here, which appears when you check that box. And then you can also lock the message boards as well. If that is enabled, no new topics or posts can be added to the board. You can give the organization a nickname. That'll show up in the email subject field. And then you can also enable the email list handle. So doing this will actually enable the email list for the board. If you change the handle, it will negate responses to the old handle. If you remove the handle, you will disable email list for the board. And essentially, if we just add a if we make the email list handle something like test board here, the actual email address that members will need to send emails to is going to be testboard@memberleap.com. You can change this to something else, and it would be thatthing@memberleap.com. We can turn on the email list new topics restriction as well if we would like. What this does is it makes it so that only opt-ins of the list serve will be able to actually email in new topics. Then we can add some verbiage onto emails. Anything entered in here will be included at the bottom of all email messages sent out from the board. That's pretty self-explanatory. And then we also have topic list page verbiage, so anything entered here will be included at the top of the topic list page and override any default verbiage set up there. Once we have everything configured the way that we want it, we're going to save and continue. And that will bring us back to the message board admin area. So if we want to go ahead and edit a message board, we can do so by clicking on the edit link. Kind of looks like a pencil. This will allow us to edit anything we want to about this board. And then if we save and continue, we will be brought back to the main message board's admin screen. We can take a look at opt-ins as well. To view the opt-ins, you're going to want to click on this little person-shaped icon here. Currently, by default, the opt-in screen will display all members. If you click on this button that says show only members who meet message board restrictions, this will make it so that we're only going to be looking at people who are eligible to be opted into this message board. So an opt-in, it's kind of like subscribing to a message board. When a person is opted into a message board, if someone makes a topic or a reply, they have the option to send an email to opt-ins, and that email would go out to the people who are listed in this box here on the right. On the left here is everyone who is eligible to opt into this board, and then over on the right we have everyone who's currently opted in. So to actually opt people into the board, we're going to click and select people. You're going to be able to hold control if you want to select multiple people at the same time, and then you'll click on opt-in, and then they will appear here after the page updates. To opt people out, you can select those people and then click on opt out, and that will opt them out of the board. People who have opted out of the board themselves will appear down here in this box. We can view the topics on a board by clicking on this topics icon down here. This will bring up a view that will show us all of the different topics that we have on the board currently. With the title over here, if we click on the title, it will bring us to the actual topic page itself. The description of the topic, the owner of the topic, the number of replies to the topic, and also a functions column here. This will allow us to edit the topic, delete the topic, or archive the topic. If we click on edit here, we will be prompted to edit the topic name, the body of the topic, and we can also change the topic owner if we would like. We can also sticky the topic. If we check this box, the topic will remain at the top of the board until we uncheck the box. When we submit, we'll be prompted to either send an email to opt-ins or don't send email. Like I said, the opt-ins is just that list of people who have agreed to receive emails from the message board, so if you would like, you can send an email, and if you wouldn't, just click don't send email. We can delete a topic by clicking on this red X button here, or we can archive the topic by clicking on the lock icon. If we archive the topic, we'll be met with a warning that asks us if we want to archive the topic, to which we will say archive, and then it will no longer appear here in the topic list. We can also add a new topic from this screen as well by clicking on this Add New Topic button. This will open up a blank topic for us to fill out, and then once we've filled it out, we can click Submit. To view archived topics, we can click on Manage Topic Archives up here at the top. This will bring up a list of the currently archived topics. We are able to either edit the topic, delete the topic, or unarchive it by clicking on the little unlock button. Again, it'll hit us with a warning here, and then we will be able to click unarchive. As you can see, there are now no topics in the topic archives. We can also access the topic archives by clicking on the little archives button next to the board that we're looking at. The members view of message boards is quite different from the admin view. We'll access it from the communication dropdown here. Since I'm logged in as an admin, at the top you can see that I still do have some admin controls. Regular members won't be able to see these. Down here we have the list of boards that a member can look at. On the left, we'll have a checkbox that will allow us to opt in to a board, and we also have a checkbox that will allow us to turn on the daily digest for the board. This will make it so that if emails are being sent to opt-ins, we won't receive an email every time an email is sent out. We'll just receive one daily digest with amalgamated topics or replies or just emails sent to opt-ins. We'll enter the board by clicking on the board's title here. From here, we can click on this button to add a topic. This will bring up a box that has a topic name as well as an area for us to add a topic body as well as any attachments that we want. To look at an existing topic, click on the topic's title, and from here the member is able to reply to the topic. Since I am an admin, I am able to see all of these admin controls over here, and I'm also able to click to archive this topic. Clicking reply to topic will bring up a CK editor with some limited tools up here. We will still have the source button, so if you would like to type in HTML, you're able to do that as well, but there are some very basic controls here: bold, italicized, underlined, and then some lists as well as HTML tables, links, and images also work. And then the member can also reply with an attachment as well. If you have any questions about the message boards, please feel free to submit a help ticket to our help desk.